not loving because it's damaging. It
They're
violates
not
natural
inherently
law.
damaging. It doesn't violate natural law. There are
Yes, it
over
does.
1,000
Your body is
species that
not
are
designed
proven
for
to
that.
have queer relationships.
So at what number do we have to get to to show you that
It
this
ended up
ruined their
saving.
lives?
No, I was testing. I'm testing out audio. Okay. Just want to give it a feel. Little starting soon screen. Fuck did I do? I can't see the chat. Got it. Okay. Huh? We're just reacting to something. Yeah. Come here, Winter. Come on, get down.
That's my juice, okay? This light is not good.
Well, I don't know why you turned this one on specifically. I mean, turned that other one off.
Oh.
Hey, y'all.
Wait, is it live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today we are going to be reacting to 1 LGBTQ versus 25 conservatives.
Yes, God.
So first, what's your view on the LGBTQ?
Well, girl, you already know.
No, I don't know.
You
What
do.
is it? What is it?
What do you mean? Girl, I'm gay.
Okay, but what's your view on conservatives?
What's my view on conservatives? Like as a principle, what's my view on conservative? I think that conservatism. I'm sorry, I have to spin while I talk.
Oh my God.
I have to stimulate myself. Oh, I'm so sorry. See, now this is not gonna work. I think that conservatism it's a really outdated way of thinking. That's all I think. But I don't know enough about conservatism to say that I don't necessarily like it, I guess.
Okay.
So
I agree. Also, we got a new setup, y'all. We are officially in the ATL, and I think I said I wasn't gonna be able to stream today, but I lied. Let him stain.
let him stain.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what that means.
What's stain?
I don't have a clue. In the word.
Stim?
Stim. Oh wow, she just called you
So
autistic.
funny. Well, maybe I am. What's wrong with that?
Well,
Get canceled, girl.
anyway, yeah. Oh, let me turn this light off. I'm sorry if it's distracting. Hold on.
I don't want them to see my feet.
Sorry, guys. I thought there was off mode, but there's not. Okay, whatever. But yeah. Okay, we're just gonna get right into it. Oh, hold on, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Fly me to the moon. Okay, now we're back. Did you just burp?
I did, but it was quiet, not like you.
Oh, okay.
You be.
Oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all. I'm taking care of some. Haha. My bad. I had the wrong one being captured. That was my bad, y'all. Oh, that's also the wrong one. 1 second. Nope, that's also it. What the shit? I must be tweaking. Wow. It's a little embarrassing.
What's embarrassing?
Because this is not the screen that I want to display at any capacity.
Put a standby screen up.
I should. BRB, y'all. No, it has to be like this. It has to be like this.
What has to be?
It has to be like this. Hold on, because I gotta fix this. This is not what I want y'all to see. Which is so weird. It's never done this a day before in its life. Of course, when I want to motherfucking do shit, now the motherfucking shit don't want to work. Why are you automatically going to Discord? I don't use. Oh.
Well,
I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay. I don't know what this background is. Has this always been? This has never been like this before. Okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right. I think we're finally ready to begin. Are you ready to begin? Are you ready to begin? You're getting distracted. What the fuck is that? Is that something that's gonna get me taken down?
yeah.
Oh wow. All right. There we go. Booyah. Get the freak out of here. Yeah. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, I might actually get canceled for that. He actually has a back condition. Anyway, I am ready.
Okay. All right.
Participating in homosexual acts is inherently not loving because it's damaging. It
They're
violates
not
natural
inherently
law.
damaging. It doesn't violate natural law. There are
Yes, it
over
does.
1,000.
First of all, you can't just answer a question with a statement. You can't say that being gay isn't loving because it's damaging. It's damaging. Why? Why is it damaging? It just makes no sense. Anyway.
Your body is
Species that
not
are
designed
proven
for
to
that.
have queer relationships.
So at what number do we have to get to?
This video is an hour long. We cannot keep pausing. This is just the intro.
This is the intro to
Yes, this is the intro to the
I don't
video.
wanna wait.
You have
I
to,
wanna gag
because we
that
did.
white girl.
Well, you have to wait. We didn't even get to her yet.
And to show you that
It
this
ended
ruined
up
their
saving
lives.
their
How many
lives.
double mastectomies do we need to
How
have?
many young people have to tell you that this care is saving their lives before you care?
I'm talking about the fact that it's even a movement to begin with. It doesn't deserve
There's a civil
to be
rights
a
movement that
It
is
doesn't
described
deserve
as
to be
the
a civil
LGBTQ.
rights. It doesn't deserve a civil right.
Hi, my name is Xander Moritz. I'm a Harvard student. I'm the executive director at Sea Alliance, a youth-led political movement focusing on school boards in Florida. And today, I'm surrounded by 25 conservatives. My first claim is Donald Trump and Elon Musk are grooming more
This is
young
true.
Americans than the LGBTQ plus
That
community.
is.
Yeah, look at
It's not just about saving time, it's about expanding what's possible. We are VMV Studio, a creative agency based in West London, and we specialize in building bold, impactful brands. We've been using Wix Studio from day one, and it's instantly been a game changer. Designers can create super complex animations and interact.
Can we agree that grooming is bad and should be punished?
Yeah.
Okay, lit. What I would say is that Donald Trump and Elon Musk use their positions of influence over young Americans to change the way hundreds of thousands of young Americans think and behave throughout elementary, middle, and high schools, which has been documented, studied, and proven to increase bullying.
Yo, hold on. Sorry, we were freezing. Oh my god.
And it's the same frame.
Hold on. That's a horrible shot. There we go. Okay. Wait, where should we go? I'm gonna put myself here instead. Okay, there we go.
And harm, and it infringes on parental
Wait, can we
consent.
start it over?
I disagree.
We need. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
From like the, not from the beginning.
Be punished.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't even remember. What, okay. All right.
Elon Musk are grooming more young Americans than the LGBTQ plus community. Can we agree that grooming is bad and should be punished?
Yeah.
Okay, lit. What I would
Why do
say
you
is that
hesitate?
Donald Trump and Elon Musk use their positions of influence over young Americans to change the way hundreds of thousands of young Americans
Oh,
think and
but-
Actually, I think that it's kind of like scary that like men hesitate when they say that when like
They
they're
answer
asked-
questions like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like when they hesitate, when they're.
Is rape bad? Yes.
You said what?
What? What are we
Anyway.
eyeing?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to keep.
behave throughout elementary, middle, and high schools, which has been documented, studied, and proven to increase bullying and harm, and it infringes on parental consent.
I disagree.
Why?
I think that what they are trying to do is not grooming, but trying to
Let's define grooming. We should start by doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I would say that grooming is someone with a position of influence over another person attempting to change their thought patterns or behavior to exploit them. Would you agree?
Right.
What I would
With
say
the-
is that
with-
Donald Trump and Elon Musk are proven to have been doing that with elementary, middle, and high school children by sending targeted ads to youth demographics, accessing their rhetoric on social media, and what studies have shown, studies of tens of thousands of teachers, reported incidents, school reports, hundreds of disciplinary reports sent to studies have proven that there's increase in bullying in
I think they
places
have
where
a plan.
Donald Trump.
I think they have a plan.
Well, let me
to
finish this really quickly.
improve
It's important
the
to note
United
that
States
there
of
have been
America.
thousands of cases of Donald Trump's rhetoric being linked specifically to bullying incidents that have been done by elementary schoolers, middle schoolers, and high schoolers who all said that they felt vindicated in their actions because Donald Trump, the president, told them that it was okay. And what
right.
we're also seeing is that in communities that have a 10-point increase in support for Donald Trump, there's an 8% increase in bullying. And the reason that this is unique is this has never happened in politics before. It
All right,
hasn't
I'm gonna let
mattered
you
Republican
finish.
or Democrat. It's
I'm gonna let you finish.
specifically Donald Trump and Elon Musk working to change the minds of young Americans, and they're doing it for exploitative gain.
Right.
Exploitive.
I think that
Yeah.
we are tired. We're tired of the left or the LGBT community. We're tired of them trying
what?
to influence the children as well.
No one's trying to influence the children, except
Yes, they
Donald
are.
Trump and Elon Musk.
No. They're trying to influence the children. So
The LGBTQ plus community is not trying to influence children. They're trying to save children's lives.
I disagree.
You can't
because
disagree without facts.
we can
Otherwise, we're
talk
not
about
operating in reality.
castration. That's not saving lives.
Oh, wait,
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
saving life.
I gotta wait. Let me turn captions on because I don't know what he just said. Hold on. I've heard.
Castration?
What the
Let's
fuck
talk
is
about
that?
castration. That's not safe. Okay.
What is that though?
That's not necessarily.
But what is
that?
cast?
What does
I
that
don't-
have to do with
you
anything?
don't know.
does
That's
that
why
have
I'm
to
so
do with
confused.
anything?
What? People just be talking.
Okay,
bro.
That's not saving
I want to break that
lives.
down because it's a
the
scary
hell?
concept. If people were actually chemically castrating young Americans, I would also be freaking out. I would also have problems. But when we work with the medical professionals, when we talk to the psychologists, when we work with the families, we see that that is not happening. We see that that's not happening. There are 0.01% of
we
young
get here? This still
Americans
has
that are
nothing to do
receiving
with what the-
non-reversible gender-affirming care, and in 90% of those cases, that was life-saving care. That is life-saving care. Tragedies happen.
No. Let's
Medical
talk about
mistakes
society as a
happen.
whole. Okay.
Do more
Society as
people
a whole,
regret their
man
gender-affirming
and
care,
woman,
or do they regret
okay?
knee
We
surgery,
need to
hip
get
replacement, LASIK eye surgery more?
Okay, let's pause.
can't
You've been
even do
voted out
that.
by the
He
majority.
was just saying words, so that's why I'm so confused. He just
Okay,
saying
so
for
there's
men
two-
and like.
Yeah, it always goes back to that. But there's two things that I want to go into. I can't stand people who cannot like keep their nerve in a debate and like talk like if you're gonna have a debate. That's why I don't like having debates with people because it's just like you're just like talking over the other person and you're just stating things that you think are true and
Yeah.
you're not taking in anything that anybody else is saying. Now I understand what he's saying is like, oh, castration is bad and people should not be castrated. While yes, that should not be happening. However, nobody's doing that to your random Tom, Dick, and Harry down the fucking street. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's walking into an elementary school and being like, so you're actually going to get castrated today? We're actually going to take out your banana organs? Like, we're not going to do that. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that. But yeah, the whole castration thing, the reason that conservatives don't think that gender-affirming care is like life-saving is because they're not in a position where they feel as though that would save a person's life.
Yeah.
Because they've never experienced something like that.
Yeah.
Like if let's say what's like a disease that let's say I had like an infection in my arm, like a regular infection in my arm, and the only way to get rid of it was via amputation. Another person would be like, oh, why don't you just go to a witch doctor, or why don't you just do this, or why don't you just do that? Because I want to keep my life and I don't want to risk dying looking for a cure. So it's like, and that person would be like, okay, well, I would go to a witch doctor. Okay, well, we're not the same person.
Yeah.
And people, and the thing about conservatives, because, oh, did you know that,
Huh? Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. So he like I don't think that he looks at well I think that he has some sort of semblance of empathy or whatever, but most conservatives don't see other people's lives from their perspective. They see it from their own perspective.
Yeah.
And they think that the solutions that work for them will work for everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not necessarily ignorance, but it is at the same time. Because they're refusing to see the problem from all angles. Anyway, why the fuck did they vote them out so quick? I hate that shit.
Well,
That
it's
shit-
because the one thing that I do hate about how they do this thing is that people can vote people out. Because sometimes they do that even when they're having a good conversation.
But they weren't having a good conversation.
They weren't, and I think that's also why they were voting out, because I don't even know what he was saying. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Like he was
He was
just
mumbling.
mumbling, and then he said, "Well, men and whoa,
Mumbler.
like what?" And I feel like we didn't even talk about like the whole grooming thing. I feel like we were rambling.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
I fucking hate that. Wait, pause. I also really hate when they like put information up here
Yeah.
because I can't read that
Yeah.
like super fast. But anyway,
Backstory. How you doing?
Well, how are you?
Michael.
fuck are you black?
Okay, so your claim is Donald Trump and Elon Musk are doing more grooming, right?
Yes.
Than LGBT activists. or
100%.
groups.
Do
Okay.
you want to hear more about why?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, amazing. So Donald Trump's rhetoric has specifically been linked to bullying cases in elementary, middle, and high school. What we see are also that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are working in tandem to access young people through their phone screens. Donald Trump and Elon Musk worked to reduce Twitter protections, and we saw the firing of staff that worked to specifically set children's guidelines. We now see about 1/4 of young people that are online are on Twitter, and they're accessing media because also the algorithm has been changed to make sure that Elon Musk content and far-right content are boosted by about 1,000%, and that's been measured by a variety of studies. And so our young Americans, while they're on their phones without parental supervision, are absorbing rhetoric that psychologists have measured to be damaging not only to their minds, but to their peers' minds. So we've specifically seen hundreds of cases in over 20 states that bullying has increased as a result of Donald Trump and Elon Musk's rhetoric. There was an incident, and it was heartbreaking, where one student was bullied so severely that they attempted suicide because they kept being told, Donald Trump says you need to leave. Donald Trump says you are illegal. And it is a heartbreaking, devastating truth because these young minds are not voters. This has nothing to do with the political campaign. It has everything to do with changing the political culture and working to specifically target young people. That's why they're banning books. That's why they're trying to restrict information that our children have access to and trying to give them a broken worldview so that when they continue to idolize Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they won't know the line of when they've gone too far. And that's a huge problem. We should not have the most powerful person in the world who's setting an example for our young people, who most of our young people say they recognize as the most powerful person in the world, sharing hate speech that we see manifest in elementary school classrooms. 90% of teachers surveyed after Donald Trump's first election stated that school climate worsened specifically due to Trump rhetoric and bullying that was directly linked to Donald Trump's name and catchphrases. It's not a coincidence. It's not a parallel, and it's not something that's ever happened before.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
Before he makes
For the sake of the argument, I would say.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you're good. So before he makes his point, I do want to say that by no means Twitter is not a place where children below the age of I would say like below the age of 18. I feel like people below the age of 18 are not necessarily safe on Twitter.
No.
What happened?
Hold on.
Free
I think we got taken
brain.
down. We got taken down.
We did?
No. Let me see. Let me check my Gmail. Are you shitting me? They got me taken down for copyright.
Copyright?
Oh, I know. I